ज्ञानानंदमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे। सरस्वती नमोस्तुभ्यं वरते कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि बुद्धिं भवतु मे सदा। In this lecture, we have decided to deal with longevity or longevity. What is longevity? Normally, if we refer the dictionary, longevity is said to be the span of time from the birth of the child to the death of the child. Why we give importance to longevity? Once you know the longevity, you can adjust almost all of your program to execute in the proper way so that your children, your siblings and relatives and the commoners can be helpful by your programming. Now, let us consider how far the Indian astrology has dedicated itself to determine the longevity and how far the person can help others and why he was having such a longevity, a short duration or a long duration or whatever it may be. So our Indian astrology has given more importance to longevity. Normally, when a horoscope is brought for consultation, the modern astrologer, they don't give importance to longevity. Just they take out the horoscope and directly poke their nose to predict something about the person who has brought that horoscope. It is wrong. Generally, the longevity is the duration from the birth to the death. Once you understand what is meant by birth and what is meant by death, then the minimum amount of life that is possessed by any animal or any plant. If we see the life of the animal and the life of the plants, the longevity is constant. A crow will not live for more than 25 years, irrespective of the nature, whether it is in India or Africa or anywhere else. But certain snakes, they live more than 150 years. So beyond 150 years, no snake will survive. Or within a period of 1 year, it will not die. So whereas only the mankind can survive between 0 years to 150 years, or sometime more than that. In Puranas, we come across many saints are said to be living for more than hundreds of years. Now we have to go through and collect some ideas from Sankhya philosophy. According to Sankhya philosophy, there are primordial particles. It is neither positive nor negative, or either living nor non-living. So, the primordial particle as a duality in nature, it has both positive in character and negative. It has both survival and death. So as long as the primordial particle remain as a particle, they cannot do anything else. What this primordial particle acquires some characteristic, or in Sanskrit it is called as guna. We know the basic gunas, three gunas. It can be any one of the guna, or it is a mixture of all the gunas. So depending upon the acquisition of the gunas in nature, the primordial particle becomes mula prakriti, or it acquires a creative power. Now this mula prakriti interact with the Panchabhutas and finally create prakritis. So this is the Sankhya philosophy which has given an explanation for the existence of prakriti. Natural existence is known, and also unnatural and also supernatural existence. Your Big Bang theory says that a world, that an universe can be created from a small fundamental particles called portion, or in local language it is known as Purusha. So such creativity will happen in Prakriti also, in the created part also. So suppose let us take an ant has been created by the interaction of Prakriti particle with nature. The ant will survive till a period which has been acquired by interaction with the three gunas. Here also, the very same thing as happens in mankind, but with a little difference. Mankind have the sixth sense. The sixth sense is a creative sense. It can also depend upon the nature. It also depend upon the creator. It also depend upon the thoughts of the man. Whereas other living beings, they create Prakriti not according to their own self, according to the nature when it has started. So the survival of this thing is known as longevity. It may be any kind, whether it is a plant or animal or mankind or whatever it may be. But study has been taken only for the mankind, because mankind produces different kind of men, women with a different character. Why it is so? Whereas other plants and animals have no specific characteristic of their own. They are common everywhere. Longevity means for mankind, it is not only the span of life, but also it indicates the style of life also. Based upon the characteristic style, the people are grouped together and live together at different periods. So different climatic conditions changes the lifestyle of the man. Even some of the hormones and some of the enzymes also take their own course of development. So when you consider this longevity, you have to take many things from the mankind.